The Wars of the Roses, also called the Civil Wars, were a series of battles fought in England from 1455 to 1487 over who should be king. Imagine two powerful families fighting. The Lancasters with their red rose and the Yorks with their white rose. The trouble started because the king at the time, Henry VI of Lancaster, was often very ill and couldn't rule properly, leaving England in chaos. Richard, Duke of York, wanted to take over, and his son, Edward IV, eventually became king for the Yorks. Edward IV defeated the Lancastrian forces led by Henry VI and his supporters, including Queen Margaret of Anjou. One big battle was the Battle of Towton in 1461, the bloodiest of them all, where Edward IV secured his throne. But the Lancasters, led by Henry's strong-willed wife, Margaret of Anjou, didn't give up easily. After Edward IV died, his young son, Edward V, was supposed to be king. However, Edward's uncle, Richard, Duke of Gloucester, had other plans. Richard claimed that Edward V and his brother were illegitimate and locked them in the Tower of London, where they mysteriously disappeared. Richard then declared himself King Richard III in 1483, taking the throne from his own family. Richard's reign was short and filled with conflict. Many nobles were unhappy with how he became king. This unrest provided an opportunity for Henry Tudor, a distant relative of the Lancasters, to challenge Richard. Henry Tudor believed he had a rightful claim to the throne through his mother, Margaret Beaufort, who was a direct descendant of King Edward III. Henry gathered support from discontented nobles and foreign allies. In 1485, Henry Tudor led his forces against Richard III at the Battle of Bosworth Field. Henry's army defeated Richard's, and Richard III was killed in the battle. Henry Tudor then became King Henry VII, ending the Wars of the Roses. To solidify his claim and unite the warring factions, Henry married Elizabeth of York, the daughter of Edward IV. This union joined the houses of Lancaster and York, bringing peace to England and starting the Tudor dynasty.